What up, guys? It's Lil Papa here, and I'm back with another storytelling video. And today is gonna be about the first time I got in a fight in middle school, and it was for a girl actually. And I know what you guys are probably thinking or shit. Oh, why are you fighting for a girl? Blah blah blah. But no, it's not what you think. I'm not fighting, over a girl. I'm not fighting because I wanted that girl. No, it wasn't nothing like that at all. I was fighting because someone had disrespected her. If you fight over a girl, you're playing dumb. If she has two options and you're one of them, and you're like letting yourself be in that situation, you're just dumb. You need to get out of that situation because clearly she wants the other guy as well as much as she wants you. So no. But let me explain the story. So I was chilling one day, and the girl's sister, mind you, that girl is a year younger. She's like in 5th grade, and I'm like in 6th grade. And her sister was also in 6th grade. And her sister was actually one of my closest friends. We had like a whole bunch of classes together and everything. So we was just chilling one day, and her sister, in one of the classes we were in, it was a piano class. Her sister sat next to me, and she was like panicked on the phone, but she wasn't like panicked talking on the phone. She was panicked texting the phone. She was on the phone texting and everything. She seemed worried. She had like a worried and concerned face. And so, I asked her, I was like, is everything okay? And then she proceeds to say that her sister and this boy in our school were getting like in an argument, I guess. Mind you, her sister is in 5th grade. This kid is in 6th grade, and he's calling her a bitch, and he's calling her names and shit. Like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, grow up. You're a 6th grader, man. Like, that's just childish. I understand we're still young, but still, come on now. Common sense. Like, you don't just call a 5th grader name. Like, no. So I was just like, okay, give me this kid's information and I'll hit him up. So I got his, around that time, I should know, the popular thing around that time as well was Kik. That was the shit, Kik. And for those who don't know, Kik is like a little text chat thing. It was only for texting, it was like them good old days. It was like Snapchat, but it was it was good. But Kik, I had his Kik, so I texted him, and we were texting back and forth, and then I guess he was kind of taking it offensively because I was just asking him questions. I wasn't really mad. I was just like, yo, why are you calling him? Why are you calling her that? Why are you calling her this? Like, that's not nice. You shouldn't be doing that. But he was like, oh, you want to stand up for her? Fuck you. I'll fuck you up. And I'm just like, oh, like, okay. I'm just saying, like, that's not nice. Like, you shouldn't be calling a 5th grader that. She's a 5th grader. But he was just like texting me like, oh no, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, what's up? Meet me here, this and that, you bitch, blah blah blah. And then he just started saying, like, he just kept on just going and going. I was like, whatever, Around that time, I'm gonna be honest, I was also a hothead. So when he was texting that, I was also kind of responding. I was like, oh, for real, you won't do nothing. Send wherever you wanna, meet up, this and that. And so he did. And it was around the A side. And so I decided to go to the A side. After, like, at the end of school, all this happened. I had one more class with, the 5th grader sister, like with, my close friend. And I told her about it. I was like, so this kid said he's going to fight me and we're going to fight and this and that. And she was like, you shouldn't fight, over this. It's stupid. It's dumb. I talked to my sister to block him anyways and everything. It's okay. But at this point, like, he's already has said things to me. So I was just like, no, I have to show up. I have to fight. I have to. So I was just like, okay. And I told her, I was like, okay, it's fine. I won't fight. It's whatever. But I know I was going to show up anyways. So, that class ended, and we went to our last period class before the end of the day. And so I went to my end of the day, the end of the class, and it ended. And I don't know how, or but to be honest, I can't even say how. Once you say something in middle school, high school, any school, it flows around mad quick. And so the fight flew around mad quick around the school. Like, I just remember, like, as soon as this day ended, 5 of my boys was like, so you're gonna go over there and fuck that kid up? You're gonna go over there and fight him? You're gonna go over there and do this? I'm like, what? Like, how do you know? Like, what? So I had like 5 of my boys just following me. We were just walking, and we went to A side. As soon as I opened the door, he's just standing there and everything. Like, he's a big kid. Like, he's a big chubby kid. He was like bigger than me. And I was like, fuck it. I go up to him, take off my bag. I forgot what I had. I had something in I have a water bottle in my mouth. I had a water bottle in my mouth. I grab my water bottle, throw it in the floor, and I start like, squaring up. We both square up. He throws the first punch. I back up. I hit him. He's falling. He grabs me from my jacket because I had a jacket on, and he didn't. He had like his shirt on and shit. I think he took his jacket off before. He grabs me from my jacket, yanks me like from my jacket, and my hoodie goes over my face, and then he kicks me in the nuts and he hits me in the face. My glasses go flying out. The principal comes and pushes me aside. Then my boy comes and grabs me. I'm like, yo, like, let me go. I'm about to chase him. Like, yo, he just kicked me in the balls, bro. Like what's with that? Like, he didn't even have a fair one-on-one. He didn't hit me hard. It wasn't like where I like fell down or nothing. He just hit me and my glasses just flew. That's literally it. It barely was a big hit. I barely felt it. And that was the end of the thing. I was trying to like charge at him, but he was just standing there, and then he just walked away. He went to his bus. He went home. And I got sent to the principal's that very moment towards the end of the day. Luckily, my parents weren't coming yet. And the teacher was just talking to me, telling me what was this about. And I told him, I said, he said this and this about this girl. And this happened. And, I was just, like I said, I wasn't fighting over a girl. I wouldn't fight over a girl. But I was fighting for this 5th grader. Like, she's a 5th grader. She was basically getting, name called. I know her, she got an older sister, but her older sister was scrawny and tiny too. Like, what is she gonna do? Not in a mean way, if she ever listens to this, no, not in that mean way. It was just that kid was big. That kid would probably, and I feel like he was probably like Chris Brown kid. He would probably hit girls. So I had to, stand up for her. Like, that's kind of fucked up if I didn't. But yeah, so basically I fought him, and then the next day comes, and he goes to the office. I go to the office. We're both just looking at each other, staring at each other. Like, I'm just like ready to fucking go at him again and everything. But he got sent in, and then he left. He got suspension for 2 days outside of school, not only for fighting but for doing what he did, like name calling a 5th grade, basically bullying and teasing and all that. He basically got suspended. And I just got in school suspension for 1 day for fighting. And it was just the same day, I just walked in, and then they just sent me straight to, in school suspension. And I went, and it was a cool day, to be honest, because the in school suspension teachers, they were cool, they were chill. There was computers in there, I got to play some games with the computers, and the teachers actually did not give a fuck. Like, surprisingly, that that ISS room that day specifically, that those teachers did not care. So I was just playing games on the computer, and I actually had a fun day. I didn't have to do work. I really didn't. I got work because I had to go to the classes, get the work, and come back, but I didn't do it. And yeah, that's basically the end of it. More of the story. If you guys need to learn a lesson from this story, it's just stand up for people. Stand up for bullying. It's not cool. It's not a cool thing to do. It's fucked up. It really is. Especially if you're an older kid and you're picking on younger kids. No. They're defenseless. It's they can't do nothing. That's fucked up. But hope you guys enjoy. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. and peace. We're meant to be. It was a dream until I see we just believe.